Hello people, this is Eric Cobra and this is Let's Play Dishonored Blind. Last time we kidnapped a guy and that about sums it up. Some other stuff happened, but none of it really important. Now however, we'll go around robbing our heart and everything.
Each and every night the black-eyed outsider visits upon Pierre's dreams.
I'm working on a new arc pylon. It will perform absolutely stunning acts of destruction.
Okay.
Respect. Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
Oh, well, I could use a humble craftsman. So yeah, let's check this upgrade. This new thingy. Reduce footstep sounds. Well, since I want to avoid being hurt, well, I don't really need the others. There's nothing there that really is tempting, so let's just get my boots upgraded. Let's test how it looks in damage enough.
This evening, streets adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony.
Look! I can run without it making a sound.
The Lord's custom and Morgan Pendleton.
I cannot jump without making a sound, but wow, I will be able to move around really fast now. Now apparently this guy sometimes changes things around here. It's through no fault of my own, but the air citizens express the preference, so I believe I already read that. The door to nowhere has proven to be a safety hazard, but for me this project is an instant source of inspiration. With proper application of energies, I can believe I can transform the door frame into a window source. One will allow a traveler to cover the distance from my workshop to some distant arbitrary point in a single step. Currently the step leads to a sheer drop straight down into the courtyard, but in time a bridge of gas will boggle the mind. Such work is many years away to be sure, but if I survive this plague, I'm sure to succeed. Well, that's an interesting concept. I hope you succeed. Maybe he's updated this.
Logic is flawed, anyone can see that. And not an original idea to be heard. His notes are a mess if he even keeps them. How he got this far is anyone's guess. He says what they want to hear. Friend of the rich, that's his method. Sokolov's true genius is pampering the aristocracy. Fools.
Guess you're not a big fan of his then. No, anyway, somebody here has a bone charm.
Corvo, can I tell you something?
Oh, of
I have a
course.
secret retreat nearby that may come in handy if the city watch ever kicks in the doors. It's an abandoned apartment across the street from the bar. I don't think anyone else here knows about it, but I'm guessing I can trust you. The key is stashed under my bunk upstairs. If there's ever trouble, you can go there for safety. I know I will.
Okay, so this place is going to get attacked at some point. That's pretty much a 90% guarantee of that once she mentions that. You know.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others in these
How
trying
will
times,
you know if
preserving
anyone
the timeless
did
beauty
that?
of our fair city.
There we go.
Lord Pendleton has departed for the evening to attend to matters at the manor. It concerns the departure of his brothers. I'm sure you understand.
Very much so. I'll just be taking your stuff then.
La di da di da di da la di da di
Would you?
la di
I can't believe this. I had to teleport to get around the hell.
la.
Hey,
Don't worry. We won't start the interrogation without you.
Where do I find a good meal around here? If you think prison food's bad, you should see what the Abbey serves its captives. I think the overseers make it themselves.
Must be reported.
We're getting closer to reaching our goals, but our position is becoming more dangerous.
You don't house and feed a half dozen people without leaving telltale traces. Riverboats pass day and night, and the looters are going to start gathering once they're sure the plague has burned the place out. I conclude, if our enemies are not dead by the month of wind, we will be. There's a sadness in Emily, but she's strong. Weathering the death of her mother just a half a year ago better than most grown men I've known. Once we take Dunwall Tower, I'll see that her life is better. I've always thought that I'd command the Navy in her name, but sometimes I wonder if I shouldn't just take the title Lord Regent and do it properly.
As long as there's no more takeover attempts, I'll be happy. Hi.
I want you to know I understand your actions with regards to Custis and Morgan. They were horrible men. Lord Pemberton shares little with his brothers, other than name.
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 41, in which I bed 2 of the Boyle women and only missed the 3rd by virtue of some inclement weather. It was the month of rain, and to counter the gloom, the Boyle ladies hosted 3 nights of merriment by invitation only. Lydia was most fetching in lavender pants.
Should I be listening to this?
Silk. She was pleased with me from the moment I walked in the door, with my manservant bringing not 1 but 2 cases of effervescent wine from the south. In fact, I had come laden with gifts, such that all 3 Boyle women soon took notice, and they set out to make me more than welcome. We uncorked the wine right away, and as night fell, we... Wallace! Confound these interruptions.
Okay. I should probably thank Wallace. I was about to get perhaps a little bit too saucy for you two. I know they're not too happy about that kind of news. Now where is that little scamp? What in the blazes are you doing? Oh, hey, a coin. Oh, well, thank you for getting me a live weaver. This is going to be a valuable for my old friend at the Academy of Natural Philosophy, as living plague specimens are quite difficult to procure. Rest assured my colleague will handle the situation as humanely as possible. I hope so. But yeah, I wanted to get you too, but one drowned himself. It was weird. Where's the girl? Huh. How annoying. She must be somewhere, right? Huh. How strange and annoying.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Due to the rise in the population of plague rats, you are warned to stay out of uninhabited buildings.
There we go. Guess it's over here. I should take cover if need be. Boop-a-dip-boop. Wait, didn't I get one? Ah! I guess when you get one that's the same as one you already got, it upgrades it. Well, in that case, I can stay. Food, not bullets. Ah. So yeah, I guess there's going to be an attack on this place at some point, and then we're gonna flee over here and take it down the sewers, because, yeah, it's a video game. There has to be one.
They top off the wine with river water.
But eventually someone swoops, and fresh bottles are fetched from the cells.
That's usually ways. Let go. It's bugging me. Where did you hide her? Where did you hide her? Oh, fine.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the Watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others
I can't find her.
and preserving the timeless beauty of our...
Yes, time to rest.
Corvo, wake up!
Oh, there you are!
Making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
Oh, so is there trouble? Well, you're welcome to be here if you want. Though it is quite, well, there's a lot of spiderwebs.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
It's okay. So, how are you feeling? Yeah, look, I just need to run an errand, down and talk with her, but, oh, this is wrong of you without your scary mask. Daddy? Huh. Okay. In case if there's any trouble, you just come running. I'll be downstairs interrogating the guy. Okay.
will take place without delay.
You heard what's going on.
Say what you will. The royal physician knows his wine.
If you say so.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
Well, probably more
You are
Ben on taking it
mistaken
over.
if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague. I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress. The very aristocrat was funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
Okay.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Okay. We'd rather not risk him dying. So, maybe he'll accept payment.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
And I'll face my head through the bars to prove it. We need him unharmed, and we preferably want him to not try to stab us in the back. If he's as uninterested in this whole game of politics and all that as he says he is, then we could possibly buy his loyalty, or, well, maybe not his loyalty exactly, but at least have him be, you know, have a better disposition towards us than what he currently has. That would probably be in our best interest. Besides, the whole rat thing is kind of risky. Risking dying. So yeah, isn't this kind of embarrassing?
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock.
I do that sometimes too, but probably for a different reason. But I'd rather you didn't.
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
Fair enough.
Dunwall citizens, be aware that looting of evacuated areas is...
By the way, we have something to discuss.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It's very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices.
I don't even know what that is.
A drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
Yes. Yeah, I can do that. Bit hefty. We'll make do. And get some more bullet capacity. You know, just in case we send more of those ghost assassins after us. Be nice to have a few more bullets to send their way. Seems to work quite well. Hey, I got a drink. And it's your favorite.
King Street Brandy. I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is.
And there's three as far as I heard.
I was introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight, the timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
That's how it goes.
You already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
Yep, and it works very well.
You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, you'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne.
That'll be good.
May the wind favor you.
Okay. Well, thanks for the help, Rasputin. Enjoy your brandy.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Anyone else got any work they want to... Oh, hey, Emily. Whee! Wasn't that impressive? You people are so boring! Look at what I can do! Look at it! I can see in the dark.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
I can teleport! I have a heart that tells me secrets.
She's more than she's telling. Young Lady Emily.
Fine! I'm leaving! Bunch of stick in the muds. Me and my heart is leaving! Are leaving. Whatever! You're impressed, aren't you?
Royal costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
I guess you aren't. Yes, take me to the boil estate. Why are you people so unimpressed? Did you know ahead of time I would be chosen?